Rule 8 action to avoid collision. Any action to avoid collision shall be taken in accordance with the rule. This part of the circumstances of the case of admit be positive, make in ample time of and with due regard to observance of a good seamanship. Be any alternation of the course of and or speed of to avoid collision shall, if the circumstances of the admit be large enough to the readily appearance of another vessels of observing visuality of radar such as such cessation of the alternation. And of course, and long speed shall be avoided. See, if there's is such sufficient of serum of the alternation of the course alone may be most effective action to avoid a close quarter situation, provided as that is made a good time substantial and does not result in another close quarter situation. D. Action to avoid collision with another vessel shall be set as result in passing safe distance. The effectiveness shall be action shall be carefully checked with until the other vessel is finally fast and clear. If necessary to avoid collision and or allow more time of the assess of situation, a vessel shall slacken here speed or take all away by stopping or reversing her means of population. F. A vessels which may any this role of required is not to shall when required to the circumstance of case take early action to allow sufficiency room for that safe passage of their vessels. A vessels required to not impede of the passage of the safe passage another vessels to relieve the safe obligation of approaching other vessels so as to involve risk of collision shall when taking action have a full regard to action which may be required by the rule of this part. A vessels the passage of the width of the not be impeded remains to wholly and obligated to comply to the rules of part of when two vessels of the approaching one another so as to involve risk of collision. Rule 8 item means be positive in ample time of the due regards to a good seamanship to avoid collision. Interested of the visibility after alternation of course and speed shall be substantial so that may be readily apparent to another vessels observing by radar. Alternation of the speed of the take longer to put into effect than alternation of course, so they are less likely to be readily observed. If a reduction of speed is to be made, the way should be taken off the rapidly as possible by stopping the engines. When a vessels are in sight of one another, it will be probably of the sufficient to make alternation of which will be readily appearance of a person observing visual from the other, distance of which a close quarter situation first applied depend upon a number of factors including a vessels. When a vessels in sight of one another and one of two vessels required to keep out away obligation to take action which are result passing at safe distance will obviously apply to the most inclusively to the giveaway vessels. A risk of collision is deemed to excess the compass of bearing and approaching vessels those not applicable change. Every vessels to the proceed at the safe speed of all times. When a vessels is obligate to action to avoid the collision with another vessels, it, which is crossing or which is overtaking sea may be prevent to the making course of the alternation, in which circumstances it will be necessary slacken speed or take all away off